Reasons why Cristiano Ronaldo should never have rejoined Man United. Angelina Jolie once said, "Happy endings are just unfinished stories," and she might just be correct. The return of the prodigal son to Manchester United that broke a lot of records, including shirt sales, wasn't supposed to end like this. But life happens, even to the best of us. Now that it has ended, one cannot but think that maybe Cristiano Ronaldo shouldn't have rejoined Manchester United. So today we're going to be discussing the reason why the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner shouldn't have returned to Man United. Let's get into it. The first reason why Ronaldo shouldn't have rejoined Man United is that he clearly doesn't fit in with the style of play of the coach that brought him in. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tried to replicate Sir Alex's counter-attacking football tactics, and even though he had some success, he still failed in the overall scheme of things. Now, Ronaldo was 36 when he rejoined, and he's lost most of his pace and explosiveness, so there's no way he could have flourished in the counter-attacking system. There's also the argument that only great managers can coach great players. Cristiano Ronaldo is arguably the best player to ever play football, so it just doesn't make sense for him to be coached by Ole, who's only ever had a little success with Molde in Norway. This was never the idea for Manchester United and Cristiano Ronaldo. The goal was to transform United from pretenders to contenders when the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner returned to Old Trafford from Juventus in a blaze of glory and triumphalism after allegedly rejecting the advances of rivals Manchester City. Under former manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, United finished second during the 2020-2021 season and lost to Villarreal in the Europa League final. After Sir Alex Ferguson's departure as manager in 2013, United set goals for Ronaldo's arrival that included winning the Premier League title and advancing to the Champions League latter stages. But it turns out that they were more dreams than goals, not with a coach like Ole. Ronaldo's second spell at United was a riddle of contradictions. Individually, his most basic statistics last season were good. He scored 24 goals overall, with 18 goals in the Premier League. He scored in the first 5 matches of the Champions League group stage. He delivered memorable moments even for a struggling club that finished 6th in the Premier League while letting in 57 goals. Now, even with this, he rose to the top of the club's list of players who received the most criticism, as pundits and fans argued about whether his ego and unwillingness to press from the front of the field caused more issues than his individual talent could fix. To those in charge and a lot of fans, Ronaldo's presence correlated with underperformance. Within 13 matches of Ronaldo's arrival, Solskjaer was fired. Ralf Rangnick, the interim replacement for the Norwegian, arrived in late November, and things became worse for Ronaldo and the team as a whole. By January, Ralf Rangnick had privately urged to the club's board that Ronaldo needed to be moved on if United were to advance. At the end of last season, Ronaldo reportedly told the club he wanted to leave, but the club didn't want to let him go, and the new manager Erik ten Hag also stated publicly that he wanted to keep Ronaldo, and that he's an important member of the squad. Ronaldo did eventually come out to say that everything Ten Hag said was for the media and that the coach doesn't respect him. Another reason why Ronaldo shouldn't have rejoined Manchester United is that Manchester City wanted to sign him. Now, a lot of Man United fans wouldn't want to hear this, but Cristiano Ronaldo should have gone to Man City instead. Look at what Erling Haaland is doing for Man City this season. He's basically arriving in the box and scoring tap-ins. Ronaldo is renowned for his exceptional positioning in and around the box, and his ability to score a wide range of goals, so imagine him in this City side. Man City are the best and most successful proponent of positional play. They try to create a triangle outside the opposing team's first line of defence by spreading their centre-backs out and moving their defensive midfielder beyond the opposition's first line. The centre-backs try to spur the opposing forwards into rushing out to press, which opens up a passing window to the midfielder. The aim is to get the pivot on the ball, in the hopes of eventually progressing play wide to a fullback or midfielder. This player is placed in the central area. If the pass to the midfielder is too dangerous, they play to their centre-back partner. They can then drive past the opposing first line and find a forward pass. Pep has drilled this passing system into them so well, and you can see triangles popping up all over the pitch as they progress the ball forward. Ronaldo's main job in this system would be to time his run perfectly whenever the ball gets up the pitch, or whenever Kevin De Bruyne gets on the ball. But according to him, his former boss and mentor, Sir Alex Ferguson, called him on the phone and told him that he can't go to Man City. He admitted on the Piers Morgan show that his decision to join Man United was more sentimental than rational, even though Pep Guardiola's preferred forward profile is different from Ronaldo's style. City knew he would ensure more than 20 goals a season, something they haven't had since Sergio Aguero left the club. They had unsuccessfully searched for a striker for 3 transfer windows. They were also aware of a superstar signing's potential commercial value. News that Ronaldo intended to join Man City had leaked to the public as the Manchester clubs deliberated in the summer, and the great beasts of United's boardroom and locker room became frightened. In a meeting with his assistant Mike Phelan, then United boss Solskjaer encouraged executive vice chairman Ed Woodward to hijack the deal. And that's just what they did. The next reason is, Manchester United are a team in transition. It's safe to say that at the point he rejoined Man United didn't need him, and he didn't need them. Manchester United have been very poor since Sir Alex left the club, and they just don't look like they're going to get back to the top anytime soon. Cristiano is a top player, and should be playing at the best clubs in the world, and not clubs that struggle to get into the Champions League every season. Since 2011, United has only won in 2 Champions League knockout games, and since 2014, they haven't had a knockout stage victory at home. They have only managed 1 goal at Old Trafford after getting out of the group stage since that 3-0 victory against Olympiacos under David Moyes 8 years ago. The modern day Manchester United is a European powerhouse that has been defeated more often than they like to recall since Sir Alex Ferguson resigned in 2013. And Renan Lodi's goal in their last Champions League game in the 41st minute was just the most recent crushing blow in Europe. United has spent £1.4 billion on gross transfers over the previous 10 years. Only Chelsea and Manchester City have spent more. In exchange for their investment, those 2 teams have amassed a staggering number of significant trophies, yet United's trophy drought has now lasted 5 years since their 2017 Europa League victory under Jose Mourinho. In the end, United has evolved into a team that saps the skill and personality from its finest players, and until that changes, nothing will change. Ronaldo should have considered all this before deciding to sign for Man United again. Now, it has all come to an end as Manchester United have terminated his contract by mutual agreement following that interview with Piers Morgan. The club statement read, "Cristiano Ronaldo is to leave Manchester United by mutual agreement with immediate effect." The club thanks him for his immense contribution across 2 spells at Old Trafford, scoring 145 goals in 346 appearances, and wishes him and his family well for the future. Everyone at Man United remains focused on continuing the team's progress under Erik ten Hag and working together to deliver success on the pitch. Ronaldo also made a statement saying, "Following conversations with Manchester United, we have mutually agreed to end our contract early. I love Manchester United and I love the fans. That will never ever change. However, it feels like the right time for me to seek a new challenge. I wish the team every success for the remainder of the season and for the future." What do you think about the whole situation? Do you think Ronaldo should have rejoined Man United? Let us know down in the comment section. On the screen now should be another great video worth watching, so click on that video and we will see you in the next one.